Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
So it turns out that the last case indeed was DLC. I googled it because I wanted to be sure, because I didn't remember anything from that entire case. Like, I'd never seen it before, and that explains why. It's actually DLC, but now I kind of know what all the DLC case names are, so we're good to go. Still looking forward to those, because it's a new experience having never played them before. Ooh, look at that perfect turn, but yeah, we're going straight up here. Kind of funny that this happened literally just outside of the police station. You know, motherfuckers ain't have to go far to get up here.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Alright, so we got June Ballard and Jessica
If you're
Hamilton.
looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
So that's what we will go do. We will go find the coroner. You know, I don't think I can go down this way, can I? Yep, nope. I have to go all the way around. But it never occurred to me. I don't know why, but the captain actually plays a DEA agent on the Lethal Weapon TV series. It's not a bad show. If you can accept it for what it is and not really try and correlate it to the movies in any way, shape, or form, it's really not that bad. Like, it holds its own, I'd say. I really don't know how to get down there. Because, yeah, if you try and compare it to the movies, well, I learned, man. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. But I learned how to just look past that and treat it as something new. Alright, I guess we could go down this way. Yeah, man, I just remembered everything about this case. Yep. This is it right here, man. This is my favorite case of traffic. Why can't we just do like a Fortnite slide down the hill, man, instead of having to run all the way around?
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home.
Alright, is there anything else in here we're taking a look at? Alright, yeah, it's just that. Alright, let's take a look at the car now.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Oh man, I'm getting such a nostalgic feeling, man. I'm hyped. I remember everything about this case. It's probably when I spent the most time on getting it right, trying to pursue all 5 stars in all cases for that achievement. For reals though, I can see myself playing through this game again on my own time, trying to pursue 5 stars in every case to get that achievement again. Okay, let me see how many intuition points I have. I don't remember how many. Oh damn, I only have 1? Well, I have to make it count then. It's a good thing I have memory on my side, because I ain't got a lot of tuition to fall back on. Trying to see, I want to make sure that, I mean, last time we got stuck at these car things, I was pretty much all there was to find. Let's talk to the coroner.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Man, imagine if this were real, it'd be some weird shit.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to
Find
tip their
anything
ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Well, that little encounter just kind of proved that the coroner has no humor. Now you all know. To be honest, I can't imagine any coroner would, given the profession.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
That's fucked up.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Okay, so we inadvertently got a name. We're on the right track.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
You the truth.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Not hard to get, actually.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
See, it's like she's just staying in character. Like she's just doing nothing but acting here.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Well, we got another intuition point. I'll definitely be making some good use of that. Yeah, June, she just... I don't know, man. It's sad to think that so many actors back then, even today even, just act like that. But, yeah, so I drove here because it was so close, but I'm having Bukowski drive us over to the,
You can drive.
receiving hospital.
All right. Where to?
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Okay. What the? Oh, reception. Whoopsie.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose. Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
See, if that were true, you wouldn't be here.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
The, underwear states otherwise. It's like the one clue that well, you kind of use some of them over and over again.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
No way, no way, no way in hell a genuine parent would trust someone like her.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Man, even if this is your first time through, you had to know that one was a lie. That can't be true.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Everybody always wanting to live the Hollywood dream.
The tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
First time I ever told somebody was in GTA 4. And the rule of thumb was you want to stay 2 car lengths behind the person you're tailing. And I've always stuck to that, and it's worked out for me, so I'm just going to apply that here now.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Yeah, this is a good safe spot. I'm going to stay within this range. Keep LA safe. Drive safely. What a joke. No such thing as safe in LA.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Yeah, after she got all the attention she wanted with the news. You know, I've always wondered, how is it that people, like, know that they're being tailed? Like, when do you find the time to really spot someone following you or the same license plate? Like, I've always tried that, like, paying attention to certain things.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
But I could never bring myself to actually figure it out. Like, I don't know. Enter the cafe without being seen. Alright, let's dip in there right quick. Incognito. This game is the first time I ever heard of that word.
No, I
I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
I don't know why it sounds inaudible. Like, if you have a headset, you can almost clearly hear what was being said. Alright, coast clear? Not yet. Because you can still fuck it all up by getting out before she leaves. Alright, we're good now. But yeah, the first time I ever heard of the word incognito was in this, and I never even knew it existed. All those years ago.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Alright, I'm gonna pop an intuition point, because this place is massive. This is actually what I was referring to in a previous video. Alright, here we go. This is weird though. I remember there being a fight scene here. I don't know if it's because I let him drive or because I didn't drive, or unless they just changed it altogether.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Unspeakable things. Hey, Cowboys. All right, let's just pause. Let's pause on that note.
Great Wall of Babylon, a replica of a replica. Looks like the old movie set downtown.
That's major foreshadowing right there, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of like how in RE4 you see the church in a painting.
Nothing significant.
Alright, let's see what this last clue is.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood.
Marlon Hopgood. More memories.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Yeah, but
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him, but I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
I absolutely would.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
That's just terrible.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
I mean, that's truly a testament to all parties involved. And it's sad because that's still an occurring problem once again today. They even showed that in Jessica Jones Season 2, that producer, and what he did with Trish. Oh, man.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act. You're behind the wheel.
So, where do you want to go?
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah, you'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
Which caused the indictment of 6 local officials.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
That makes you look real suspect, bro. Asking me how I found out about that. Because, I mean, why would you want to keep it under wraps? If it's legitimate anyway, which we all know it's not. Damn, just with Cole's demeanor, too, you can already tell he's on edge about this shit. Alright, I believe there is a clue out here that I'm going to come back and check for.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Alright, so let's start with the two-way mirror first.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor in.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Or one-way. I'm used to calling it two-way.
Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Can I say it's like some shit out of The Hills Have Eyes or Wrong Turn? I swear, that's just one of those film series that, whatever reason, never ended when it should have. Alright, yeah, so this is pretty much a shortcut, takes you back in here. But we could also go in here. What's in here? Oh, no, this is just the way we came through. But yeah, now let's go. Should be the prop head, yep.
So this is where you sprang from.
Alright, right. I remember this one too. I almost missed that completely. But once I like looked at it closely, I was like, no, wait. Now we gotta come back here. Get inside the peep room.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
No, it's just a prop. Oh yeah, then we got this canister over here.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
It's crazy how far some people will actually go. Like, I remember that from 1,000 Ways to Die, a guy who drilled holes underneath his roof to peep on his neighbor when she was taking a bath. Damn, he even got a nice view to the bathroom too. That's too much, man. Alright. I'm missing something. Music's still playing. That means we ain't done yet. Just more prop stuff. There was a second one, yeah, right here. More prop stuff. Ah, that's what we're missing. A newspaper.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, surrettes. Right. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
We finally got something else other than hearing Harlan Fontaine talk about his ideology and whatnot. 4 out of 13. See if I find the rest of them. Alright, that's it. Music style. Let's go have a word with Hopgood.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. I haven't seen him around here in a while.
That's what they all said.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Then why don't we talk about the chlorohydrate?
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
Man, a broken jaw is getting off easy in my book.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's that picture that we found back at Mrs. Bishop's apartment. See what I mean? Foreshadowing.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Negative.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Oh, buddy, far, far, far from it. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there we go.
Enough. I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors. These movie guys love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance. He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
I give June this much. She's tenacious, willing to do anything to get the part that she wanted.
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
Anything, no matter how obscure or insensitizing it is.
Enough of the lies.
I told you, I get my cut selling dirty movies.
Man, you are so lucky I'm not Frank Castle, man. You'd have a baseball bat in your face by now. Not that one. I'm looking for... Yeah, there it is.
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kinda dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are. I don't think they like your little...
Where there's a yin, there is a yang. Oh, Bukowski, you just had to get heated, didn't you? You know what? Fuck this. I'm doing what Frank Castle would do. I'm gonna deal out some punishment real quick.
They really don't want anybody getting the Bishop before they do.
Let's get the high ground. You guys coming for me or what? I like clean out of the car and I ended up just shooting them dead.
Chase us now.
That was the easiest fucking escape I've ever had.
Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
That's the crazy part. Now we're gonna have to go protect this fucker.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle?
You know what? We'll do that. Why not? Keep it interesting. Mix it up for you guys. It's not too often that we're getting a lot of action. As you can tell, we're doing a lot of casework, pretty much just talking, canvassing. Maybe the occasional chase, but no serious action. Let's go find some. Yeah, this is the longest case yet by far, but it's the best one. Oh shit. Damn. I did not mean to hit them. Alright, I'm sorry to tell you, you're a bit late on that one, but I already hit the damn car. Let me take a look at the map and see how far this thing is. It's a straight shot. But look how expansive, like, the map is, man. And then with the cars that we have, it takes forever. But these are all, like, the hidden vehicle locations. Something else I'll probably do my own. So I don't think I ever got all those. But it's the second coming for me. It's the second act, so we're gonna do everything. So what I'll do is I'll drive here, get it done, and then I'll have him drive us to the studio set, which is pretty much everything this case was leading us to since the beginning of it all. Not again, not again. Woo!
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle? Code 2 identified.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Subdue the suspect. This is a simple one.
Up now. Make it easy on yourself.
I'm really gonna try and catch this guy. I don't want to have to kill him. I need to get a clean chase capture. This man just shoving everybody out the way. All right, we're getting on him, guys. We can do this.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
Oh, yeah, no, I can't. Normally, if you aim at them long enough, what will happen is, like, the meter will fill and that'll allow you to get a leg shot, but fuck it, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. After all, we're always training to be Goku. And we're back to this shit again.
You gonna make a bargain or what?
How long do you think you can hold out?
Anyways, here's your bargain, sir.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
That was just a random encounter. Like, there was no purpose behind it. Like, why are you on a roof with a gun with a mask? I don't understand. At some point, we'll catch somebody on foot. No, I wanted you to drive, Bukowski. What are you doing?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Let this be a tutorial on how to catch a molester. Damn, this dude is slow. Getting a lot closer to him than I was before. If anybody else thus far. Yeah, this is like just the best, man. Like, look at the environment that we have.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I don't know, man. I don't know how I would... See? Right there. I was about to say, I don't know how I would feel about running in a place like this, because she'll be breaking down all over you. At any point in time, you could just fall. Wanted to stop, because I don't want to get hit with that cheap shit where he'll kick me in the face.
Bishop, that's enough.
Sure, she made it all up. Huh! Huh! Fuck walking over a beam. Just jump that shit.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead. Don't make this any harder on yourself.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Christ, detectives are trying to kill me!
Damn, you can even just see it, man. Look how much older he is compared to his wife. Alright, time to drop some bodies.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the
We go pick up whatever he was using.
Kill them for God's sake! I don't want to die!
Oh, I lost my hat. No!
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Shoot the barrels to destroy the wall.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Let's get that parkour rolling real quick. It's funny, the first shot took his hat clean off. Let's get some marksman shots going.
God, they're everywhere.
Oh no, I shot an elephant. What are you aiming at? Got him. Oh, damn it. Shoot that elbow. Alright, somebody's gonna pop up over there and we're gonna blow them to Kingdom Come.
How long do you think you can hold out?
And there he is. Oh shit. He fell down.
There's a ladder leading to the ground. For the love of God, how many are there?
Longest ladder ever.
Get him over here. I'll cover you. Come on. The cavalry's here.
I'm upset. I lost my hat. I was getting attached to that shit.
I don't want to die.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant wall.
Alright, we got a guy to the right with the Thompson. Take that out.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can shoot everybody. Actually, I don't even know. You might have to. I don't know if it's scripted or not. There was a time when I did it without doing that. I wonder how much ammo I have in this still.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Yeah, buddy. With the good old-fashioned Chicago typewriter.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
This way! Ah!
Rapid fire kicks ass. Alright, let's heal up a little bit. I love how if you shoot the tires, it gets nice and deflated.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for snatch, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
That's all, folks. For Traffic, anyway. Traffic complete. Your actions have earned you a promotion. Prepare for a reassignment. So, I finally did it, and what a time to do it. The last case, I pretty much got perfect case, besides the vehicle damage, but you know what? I'm just gonna write that as a text right now. Fuck that shit. That was so stupid. But yeah, man. Falling out on my favorite case of Traffic, because, I mean, it had, like, the perfect climax, I think. It wrapped everything up nicely, and I like the set pieces at the end, and I just like the way everything played out, so, yeah. That is it, guys, for Traffic. When we come back, we'll be at Homicide. See you guys there.